Are you looking for a 30-minute quick dinner that's loaded with nutrition? Well, come make dinner with me. We're gonna make a turkey ragu sauce. Any good sauce is gonna have onion in the base. So let's start with a small onion and we're gonna dice that up. And a surprising ingredient is gonna be carrots. So I'm going to cut these carrots into a small dice because I want them to soften up pretty quickly because again, trying to stick with that 30-minute time. So I'll show you how I dice up carrots. I'm also excited to add carrots to this sauce because my youngest daughter is not into carrots right now. So I'm hoping the pasta and tomato sauce will convince her to try a bite or two of the carrot. You can add your garlic in with your veggies or with your meat. If you add it in with the veggies, just make sure it's not burning as the veggies are softening. All right, I'm gonna add some olive oil. I want about a tablespoon or a little less. I want just enough so I can cook the veggies. I'm starting to see it shimmer. You wanna wait till the pan is hot so you can get a little bit of that sizzling sound before you add your veggies. Because once we add more to the pan, it's just gonna cool it down even more. So I wanna make sure it's warm. Okay, I see a little bubbling. In they go. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt just to help the veggies release more of their moisture. We'll add a little more later. These are gonna cook for about 5 to 7 minutes till they soften up quite a bit. All right, so we've softened the veggies now. I've pushed them to the side and I'm gonna add some ground turkey to the pan. Along with that, we're gonna add our salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cinnamon, and oregano. I'm gonna use my handy gadget here to break it up. You may be wondering, cinnamon, that's a strange ingredient to put into a pasta sauce. And it is, it's not typical, not something we usually see. But I say give it a try. It adds sort of this warmth. It's not obvious that there's cinnamon in here, but it adds a unique flavor. Once there's not any pink left, you've got the turkey or whatever meat you're using in the size you like. We're gonna add our crushed tomatoes. So I've made this recipe with crushed tomatoes. I've also made it with petite diced tomatoes if you're okay with having sort of a more chunky sauce with pieces of tomato in there. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste, which is gonna give sort of add a little bit of that umami flavor because tomatoes can bring that to the table. So it's like a concentrate, so it gives more depth of flavor. Whereas our crushed tomatoes here are acting more as our acidity in our sauce and tying everything together. All of this is gonna simmer for a while. Not too long, because remember, this is our 30-minute meal. So we just want it to simmer, to heat up thoroughly and mix all those flavors together. If you find that you want a thinner sauce, you can save some of your pasta water, about a 1/4 cup, and put it in here. Optional ingredient is a tablespoon of butter. I like this because it adds a richness and depth to the dish. And since I'm using ground turkey, it's already lean. There's not a lot of saturated fat or other fats in this meal. And a tablespoon of butter will just give it a little something extra. I chose linguine for this meal. Fettuccine is also a great option. This sauce is excellent for thicker or wider noodles where the sauce can kind of coat the pasta and you get the flavor throughout. All right, I see you simmering. Got good simmering action here. I can actually smell the cinnamon. It smells stronger than it tastes, but a little bit, that 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon goes a long way. Let's try it. There we go. Restaurant quality in 30 minutes. Give the recipe a try. Let me know if you make changes that were a hit and see if your family and you enjoy it. Let me know.